As humans, our brains are great, they're very powerful, but they're also very biased. And science is the only way that we really have of getting around that and understanding what is actually going on in reality.
I have always been this curious child, constantly asking how and why. Science is the key to finding answers to these questions about anything, and I am grateful for a chance to keep this curious child in myself.
Science is just amazing because it allows us to explore the world's mysteries and our universe. From the tiniest subatomic particle to the greatest galaxy, science gives us the tools to understand it, solve problems, and make a positive impact.
Well, I admit I wasn't a science fan at school, but as I became interested in environmental issues and climate change, I guess I learned to appreciate the incredible complexity of ecosystems and the power and fragility of the natural world. So now I think that science is an amazing tool for understanding the universe and ourselves.
I've always loved maths and I've always loved the natural world. When I went to university to do my undergrad, I studied maths and biology, thinking that I would get into ecology as a research scientist. But as I went through, I found that the analysis of results was the most interesting part of it for me. So I gravitated towards data sciences, which is what I do now for Avigen.
My mom always said that being an engineer means being a respected and prominent person. That was one of the ideas that forms a future of a person. So when I was picking my future profession, engineering was the only choice. And I'm happy with where it got me.
I can thank my mum for my interest in science. Mum was a science teacher and would always emphasise that science was something girls excel at just as much as boys. I still remember her doing a guest lesson for my Year 3 class on sprouting beans and feeling so proud of her. She was a great role model.
I started out working in journalism and I gradually moved sideways into web design and then software with a lot of learning on the job. I've been working as a software developer for many years and I'm now studying for a Masters of Environment which combines climate and data science. I guess I've always considered myself more of a word person than a numbers person, but it turns out there's room for everybody.
So I get to use some of the most advanced tools in the world at the moment to develop solutions to problems that we haven't really had to address before, which is very exciting, and it's all contributing to a better future for everyone.
A lot of things actually: discovery, innovation, challenges, and smart people around.
Computers and software are revolutionising every part of life, including the electricity industry. And it's exciting to be part of this. It's really energising to work with smart people that are all passionate about accelerating the transition to renewable energy.
I think renewable energy is going to be one of the most exciting sectors to work in over the next decade. There are so many interesting problems to solve, a massive amount of innovation and disruption ahead, and the momentum for action is really starting to build.
So science is very broad. There's a lot of different fields, there's a lot of different opportunities, but I think the thing that's consistent through all of them is that you're building on a body of knowledge. You're working with people who have similar interests, who enjoy the same problems that you do, and that's incredibly rewarding in and of itself.
Go for it. There will be no other work environment where you'd get to be on top of the discovery.
I would say to any woman interested in a career in science that you are needed in this field. Diversity in thinking and experiences brings new perspectives that lead to innovation and progress. There are so many areas for women to make a significant impact and none more exciting than technology right now.
Don't be limited by assumptions about what science is or what scientists do. Personally, I never planned or expected to end up working in computer science, but it's honestly so much fun and it's incredibly challenging and fulfilling. And every kind of skill and talent is useful and needed in the field, and that includes artists, storytellers and empaths.
I'm a bit of a homebody. I like to spend time with my kids. I like cooking. I like getting out in nature, so going for bushwalks, going down to the beach, that sort of thing. And I like reading and I like crosswords.
All my fun moments are always shared with my family. We love cycling, going to the beach, and exploring new places together.
I live in the city, so I love getting out into nature whenever I can, whether that's camping, going for a swim at the beach, or a weekend hike. It's such a great way to disconnect and spend time with my husband and kids.
Oh, I love science books. One of my recent favourites is Merlin Sheldrake's The Entangled Life. It's about fungi. Turns out it's not just mushrooms that are weird. This book makes you realise that actually the entire biological world is really, really strange. I also love food and gardening, and being able to grow food in my own backyard just always feels like a bit of magic to me.